everybody. Brad Nessler here with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, bringing you today's exciting matchup. Brisk, cool weather on tap for tonight's game between the LSU Tigers and the Rebels of Ole Miss. I've been looking forward to this game all week long. It's not too often you get to see two SEC rivals square off. And here come the Rebels. The Tigers are pretty confident coming into this one, Kirk. It really doesn't appear to be much of a contest.
LSU is led by their running back. Now, I had a chance to talk to him about this game, and believe me, he is ready to run all over this defense. Coach, I expect him to have a big game on the ground.
You're absolutely right.
I'm taking LSU.
And they're ready to kick this one away. Kicks it off. Adai has it at the 5. Throws a stiff arm.
Kickoff return 24 yards. Adai on the return.
Down there on the field at linebacker, we've got one special player. He's the heart and soul of this defense, and they're going to need him today more than ever as they go up against a very talented running back.
If there's anyone who can bring the wood to this running back, then it's got to be this linebacker.
That's right, he's a tough one. There should be some really good collisions in this game.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 29. The Tigers line up in an I formation. He jukes. Brought down. 6-yard pickup.
With the carry, gain of 6 on the play.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 35. LSU will line up in a jumbo set here. Russell with the give, and he's taken down. They'll be stopped before they reach the 1st down marker.
Now that was some real hard-nosed defense. Way to bring up 4th down, guys.
They line up to punt this one away. Fisher punts it, and it's a good one. Number 11 takes it to 15, tries to juke. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. They'll go to work at the 21-yard line. Ole Miss comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Spurlock hands it off. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Nice tackle to bring him down before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Solid effort there to break up that play.
It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 20. Single set backfield. Throws this one out to the right. Got it to the senior.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a 1st down 9 out of 10 times.
Ole Miss lines up with 3 receivers. On the ground with the tailback. He has some room. Sheds a tackler. Landry brings him down. Nice gain for the halfback.
That time they kept it on the ground with the counter play. The blocking was great up front, and the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. From the gun. He steps up. He's looking down the middle. Got him on the run.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Rebels go with the I formation. Spurlock pitches out to the right. He's going to try to throw. It's deflected.
Well, the players love to run these types of plays because it's out of the ordinary of what they usually do on offense. So when they finally call the play, you have to execute it because you don't get many chances to do it again.
And I think they have the wrong guy throwing the football. But I guess that's why he's not the real quarterback.
Spurlock with 3 wide receivers. Again, he'll get the call. And down he goes. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1 yard gain on the play.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. The Rebels come out in a shotgun. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Looking. He's going right. Got it. The 10. And they push him out. That's how you get a first down.
Coach, they took a risk and went for the long ball. And boy, did it pay off. Excellent play call.
And the leader of the defense at corner is in the zone right now. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the halfback took it in for the score.
That young man has proven to be a valuable member of this squad. And if he keeps running like that, he'll find himself in the end zone a lot.
And he tacks on the extra point. Fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary of how that drive took place. Looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Ole Miss is lined up for the kickoff.
Here's the kick. It sails out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty. Here's the call from the referee.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball is spotted at the 35.
They'll be set up with good field position after the kicker sent that one out of bounds.
It's the kicker's job to send that ball deep, so he messed up big time.
They'll start this drive at the 35. They'll bring in their dime package. A little misdirection. Tackle. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on their own 37.
37-yard line.
Single set backfield. Russell sets up the play action, and there's a fumble, and it's picked up by one of the linemen. And the offense came up with the ball somehow.
The quarterback was very fortunate right there. You can bet he holds on to the ball with both hands next time he gets it.
Third down and long coming up here. Ball on their own 26. The Tigers line up with 4 wideouts. He drops back, steps up, he's looking. Going deep on the left side. And got him! Got some open field. To the 10. Goodbye! The wideout makes a big catch there.
Hey, whenever you have a receiver who can make plays like that, you just want to get the ball in his hands and let him do the work.
Listen up, my friend. That was a tremendous throw by the quarterback, too. Don't forget about the guy slinging the ball all over the field out there.
And he hits the PAT. Here's the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. LSU lines up for the kickoff. Kendrick and number 11 back to return. Kicks it off. You can't blame the refs that time. That'll be the kicker's fault 100% of the time.
Illegal procedure on the kicking team. The ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
The kick out of bounds will set them up with good field position. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Ole Miss goes with the ace set here. Setting up the play action. Nobody covering the tight end, and he's got it. Short pass there, and they get a moderate gain.
There's nothing wrong with nickel and diming him down the field.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 40. Spurlock lines up in the shotgun. They snap it to the back. Tries to spin. Brought down. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
He got caught grabbing at the face mask. 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, but he did the right thing, and he let it go right away.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Rebels come out showing 3 wide. He steps up, and down he goes. Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
A 5-yard pickup for the tailback. Third and 9. Ball on the 41.
41-yard line.
Number 6, alone in the backfield. Spurlock, back to pass. Looks, throws it to the outside. They'll bring him down.
That's how you convert 3rd down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25. Going with the shotgun here. And they got him for a loss. The big fella couldn't get any momentum going.
It's tough to get this guy down in the backfield. He's almost falling forward. And on that one, they hit him before he could get his weight going forward.
Second and 13 coming up here. This is the 7th play of this drive. Spurlock is back in the gun. Play action. Looking. He's looking for his man. But hold on, we got a penalty on the play. Let's check it out.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still
That penalty will move him back a bit.
Yeah, and with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
Second and long. Ball on the 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
Ole Miss in a 4-wide set. Back to pass. He's going right. Has it to the senior. So it's complete, but they didn't get much there.
And that's because the defense was just waiting on it, and they attacked. The quarterback should have found somebody else downfield.
The offense faces another third down here as they line up. Ole Miss comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. Deep pass down the right side. Daniel with a takedown. And they convert the third down with a long pass play.
You're right, Brad, and that was a long pass play. As a coach, you got to appreciate it when your players come out and perform like these kids are doing right now.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. The Rebels come out in a bunch formation. Spurlock drops back to pass. Down the middle. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He stepped up and threw a touchdown pass to his wideout.
Good job of protection, and the quarterback spotted his man.
And he tacks on the extra point. Under a minute now in the first quarter, and the score, Ole Miss 14, LSU 7. Ole Miss to kick this one off.
Is lined up with a kickoff. Bo back deep to
And he got all of this one. Great kick. Bo fields it in the end zone. He's hit and got away. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time. They'll take over at the 33-yard line. They line up in an I. Russell with the give. Breaks one. He spins. Brown brings him down. About 6 yards on the play.
gain of 6 on the play.
Second and 4. Ball on the 39-yard line. The Tiger set up in the gun. He drops back. Wants to get it out on the screen. And it's caught. They'll drop him for a loss. Taken back a yard.
1 yard loss on the play.
It's third down and 5 to go. Ball on the 38. And that'll be the end of the first quarter with our score. Ole Miss 14, LSU 7. Third and 5. Ball on the 38-yard line. The Tigers come out in the shotgun, and he's going to lose yards on this one. The quarterback draw, not successful there.
Nope, and I'm going to tell you why. This defense was not fooled at all on that play.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Fisher gets it off. Number 11 takes it to 23. Let's see if this defense has trouble defending the pass again here.
If they do, my friend, look out. They're going to give up another touchdown in a hurry.
They'll get the ball here at the 23-yard line.
At the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Ole Miss comes out with an I formation. Back to pass. He's looking down the middle. Nice pass, just wasn't caught.
And when you're a tight end, you usually don't get too many passes thrown your way, so you got to catch the easy ones.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball in the 23. They line up in an I. Drops back to pass. With the throw. Finds his back with some room to run. And down he goes.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 39. And this impact receiver is looking to make a play. He's in the zone. Little handoff. Little shake and bake move. On with a takedown. They get about 10 yards on that play.
Gain of 10 on the play.
Second and less than a yard. Ball on the 49-yard line. Setting up the play action, and he's going to be sacked. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback's going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
It's third down and 3 to go. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Rebels come to the line with their jumbo package. On the ground with the tailback. He's hit and got away. He'll be stopped just short of a first down.
So close yet so far away. I thought he had it.
4th and inches. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ole Miss lining up the punt.
A dive. Back to return.
He gets it away, and it's a skyrocket. A dive signals for a fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 16-yard line.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
They'll go to work at the 16. LSU lines up in a shotgun set. Bad snap. He's going left. Complete. Clark brings him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
LSU goes with the ace set here. Handoff up the middle. Mitchell brings him down for a loss. Absolutely no blocking up front.
Hey, sometimes a blitz is used to get after a quarterback in the passing game, but this time it was used to stick the halfback behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 12. Ball on the 30. The Tigers line up in an I formation. Haynes tackles him for a loss on the play. That didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I'll tell you why. They would come with a heavy blitz, and guys were shooting through the line right into the backfield. That play didn't have a chance.
Third and 14 coming up here. Ball on their own 28. The Tigers set up in the gun. He drops back, steps up, looks, throws it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Wow.
You don't get any more open than that.
Right now, the quarterback cannot believe he just missed his man. That had big play written all over it.
The Tigers line up to punt. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Number 11 fields it to 29. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll start this drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Across the middle. And they make the stop.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. The Rebels come out in the ace formation. Rolls to the right. No one open, so he's going to run. Brought down. Well, he didn't get much out of that scramble.
Yo, this kid needs to learn when to scramble. He's going to end up in a hospital if he keeps getting hit like that.
It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on the 43. And the impact receiver's in the zone right now. Back to pass with the throw. And it's caught. He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
That he did, and he made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
We've got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 39. Ole Miss lines up in a goal line set. Spurlock will hand it off. Broke away from one. Vaughn with a takedown. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. And the man at wideout is in a zone right now. He's going left. Complete. Tackle.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Spurlock comes to the line with 3 wide. Can't wrap him up. Joseph brings him down. And a 6-yard pickup by the halfback on the delay. Ole Miss takes a timeout. About 2 minutes before halftime. 3 wideouts here. They go with the run. Bounces off the would-be tackler. He breaks the second tackle. And down he goes. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
The Rebels go with the I formation. He's rolling right. Throws back across field. Touchdown, Rebels! This offense has so many different weapons. The fullback takes it in for the touchdown.
And I'll tell you what, when everybody on the field can catch the football, it makes it even more difficult to play good pass defense.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the second quarter, our score is Ole Miss 21, LSU 7. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it. Bo fields it in the end zone. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the coach gave his offense quite a speech before he sent them out there.
And let's not forget, they had some things clicking the last time out. He's probably just reminding them to finish the job this time.
They'll set up shop at the 19-yard line. Russell has 4 receivers lined up here. Russell set to go to the air. Throws it to the outside. Great concentration. LSU calls a timeout. Second down and 5. Ball on the 24-yard line. The Tigers line up in an I formation. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete.
Hello, sweetheart. Now that's how to break up a pass. That one had completion written all over it. But the young man on defense delivered a good enough hit to knock the ball loose.
He sure did. There was no way he was going to let that receiver catch that one.
Third and 5 coming up. Ball on the 24. LSU comes out with an I formation. Russell, little toss to the right. And they hit him in the backfield. Ole Miss takes a timeout. They come out in a punt formation. Fisher punts it, and it's a good one. Number 11 takes it to 32, and he's hammered down. They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown. They'll get the ball here at the 36-yard line.
At the 36-yard line. First and 10.
Spurlock lines up in the shotgun. He steps up, looking, wants to throw outside, and he pulls it down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
Just a minute to go in the first half of play. They'll throw on first down. Here they come. Hollis comes away with a sack. I think the offensive line missed a block there.
Somebody did. It was like a jailbreak up front, and the linebacker will get the credit for the sack.
The Rebels come out in the ace formation. Spurlock goes with a play fake, and it's caught. Inside the 30, to the 20, and they bring him down. And with that last throw, he's now gone over 200 yards in the hat. Have a look at our Old Spice Red Zone numbers. Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Ole Miss goes with the ace set here. Throws. Complete. They fake the handoff and complete the pass. Good for 6 yards. Ole Miss lines up in a bunch formation with the throw. And that one's fallen incomplete. He couldn't make the catch inbound.
You can't fault the receiver. He did all he could to make the catch. The pass was just too far out of play.
High formation here. They hand it off. He jukes it. Hollis with a takedown.
That line came off the ball. It just kept their feet moving and knocked them back.
Good blocks and great running by the ball carrier also.
He drops back with a quick throw. Kendrick with a recovery. Are they lucky or what? The quarterback very fortunate that one of his guys recovered the football.
Yeah, he's got to be more careful out there. Either tuck that thing away or just get down before contact.
I don't care what he does. Just don't fumble. That's all. Do whatever you have to do to protect that football.
This one should be makeable. It's up. And it sails through the upright. Time to take a look at the drive summary. It's brought to you by Pontiac. Fuel for the soul. to kick. He sends this one deep. Bo fields it in the end zone. Juke move. As they head to the locker room, it's been a one-sided affair. The score, Ole Miss 24, LSU 7. LSU will be kicking off to start the second half.
Kendrick back to return.
Kicks it off. Kendrick fields it at the 1. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll go to work at the 19.
First and 10.
Ole Miss goes with the 8 set here. He breaks free. Makes a move. And he's tackled. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job in reading his blocks and accelerating through the holes.
First and 10. Ball on their own 29. This is the kind of running back who can make you pay when he's in the zone. Joseph brings him down. 7-yard play.
7-yard gain on the play.
Second and 3 coming up. Ball on the 36.
36-yard line.
Spurlock back to throw. Under pressure, and he's hit as he throws. Pittman with a takedown.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 45. The Rebels go with the I formation. Pitch is right. He's going to try to throw. Joseph brings him down. So we get to see his arm, and he gets it out there for a first down off the trick play. First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Rebels come out showing 3 wide. Jacobs gets the carry. A little juke. They'll drop him for a loss. Boy, he is one big guy down there on that defensive line.
Oh, man, the big fella's a hoss. I saw him last night at the hotel, and he had 3 bags of food going up to his room.
Yo, it looks like he's got a big old bag hanging over his belt right now.
If they're not careful, this impact corner is going to make him pay. It's a direct snap. They lost too much yardage that time. What do you think, Coach?
I think you can't blame the back on that one. I don't care how good an athlete you are, you're not going to be able to showcase your abilities without some blocking.
Passing situation here on 3rd and long, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. Ole Miss lines up with 3 receivers. Spurlock drops back. He goes downtown, and this one's going to get intercepted. A well-timed interception there.
Well, they're still down by a couple of scores, but the turnover certainly helps their chances. If they score on this drive, they're right back in the game.
This defense holds on to the lead here as we start the second half. But I'm a bit surprised that we haven't seen much out of this linebacker.
He was a little late getting to the ball in the first 2 quarters. He might be playing too cautious out there. He just needs to go out and have some fun.
If they can hang on to this lead, I'm sure he'll be having plenty of fun. In the meantime, he needs to start playing up to his potential.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line. Russell comes to the line with 3 wide. Russell off the fake. Throws. Incomplete.
The pass was incomplete. Davis, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 31. LSU lines up in a shotgun set. And the snap goes to the back. They'll bring him down. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 36. LSU comes out in the shotgun. He's looking. He rolls out to the right. He's going left. Got it. Johnson with a takedown. First and 10. Ball on the 43. The Tigers line up with 3 wide. Comes across the middle. Way to look it in.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers. And that defense is getting a little excited down there.
Offsides. On the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
You know, penalties can ruin a team's chances to win if they commit too many.
First down and 5 to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. Russell hands off right side. And they make the stop. The halfback picks up a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
Second and 4 coming up here. This is the 7th play of this drive. LSU sets up in the I. Fullback straight ahead. He jukes. Brought down. The fullback picks up about 3 yards on that carry. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. They're crowding the line. Russell steps back to pass. Throw short. Picked off. Has some daylight. So it's intercepted by the corner after the errant pass.
Well, the corner came up with a pick, but he can thank his defensive line for that one. They got up into the quarterback's face, put the pressure, and made him get rid of the ball. And the corner was there to make the pick.
They'll start this drive at the 18-yard line.
18-yard line. First and 10.
391.
Oliver brings him down for a loss. So the toss play to the tailback goes nowhere. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 18. The Rebels come out in a bunch formation. Drops back to pass. Throws back across field. Got it to the senior. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Third down and 4 coming up on this one. Ball on their own 24. Spurlock with 3 wide receivers. Back to pass. Tries to shoot. He's gobbled up in the backfield. The defense now has 4 sacks in the ballgame. Ole Miss lining up the punt.
A dive, back to return.
Punts the ball away. A dive, calls for the fair catch. He hauls it in at the 41. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 41-yard line.
First and 10.
They'll bring in their dime package. Russell drops back on first down. Throws this one out to the left. They'll bring him down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Single set backfield. Little shake and make move. Brown brings him down. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 32-yard line. And they have 3 bunched. Broussard gets it on the inside. Tackle. A pickup of 4 on the play. It's third down and 3 to go. Ball on the 28. The Tigers line up in a goal line formation. Broussard again, and they make the stop, and they get enough for the first.
What's interesting about that short run on third down is now they have the ability to go to play-action pass and stretch out this defense.
I was just going to say that, but don't be surprised if they don't go and go to the air right now.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Our score in this one, Ole Miss 24, LSU 7. First and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Tigers line up with 3 receivers bunched. Play action. Looks. Rolling out to the right side. He's going right. Knocked out of bounds. And Lee, what do you have for us?
That guy now has 1,500 passing yards on the year, and that's not bad.
And since we're in the red zone, let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. The Tigers line up in an I formation. Russell gives it up the middle, and he's going to lose yards on this one. No place to go that time, and the offense loses a yard or 2.
Nice job of plugging up all the gaps and the possible cutback lanes by the defense.
Watch the linebacker. He's the star of the defense, and he's in the zone right now. He drops back across the middle, and he picks it off in the end zone. That last INT gives this defense 2 on the day.
Not a good throw there, and the quarterback needs to make better decisions.
They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Ole Miss lines up with 3 receivers. Here's a little draw play. He jukes it. Williams with a takedown. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
2 on the play.
It's second down and 8. Ball on their own 22. Spurlock with 4 wide receivers. Spurlock back to pass. Throws it to the outside.
That's just good defense right there, Coach.
It was, Kirk, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense and the pass is within arm's length away, you knock it down.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 22. The impact player at running back is in the zone right now. Back to pass. Looking. Throws it out there. Landry picks it off. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty.
15 yards on the spot of the
The officials got that right. 15 yards for a face mask.
Sometimes it's unintentional when you get a handful of face masks. You got to drop your hand real quickly or they'll give you a personal foul every time.
The Tigers come out in a bunch formation. Russell, little toss to the right, and they hit him in the backfield. Boy, that was a bad-looking play.
It all starts with the big guys up front. You got to get onto your blocks.
Russell has 4 receivers lined up here. Drops back to pass. Rolls right. He's looking down the middle. And it falls incomplete. With that pressure, he just couldn't do much with it.
His chance of accuracy on that throw was practically zero. Good job by the defense.
3rd down, 15. Ball on their own 39. The Tiger set up in the gun. Steps up in the pocket. He lobs it left. And it's caught. Willis brings him down for a loss. And that was a nice stretch for the D there.
Yeah, they really cranked it up a notch on that series.
And the punt team will come out. It's 4th down. Fisher punts it, and it's a good one. Number 11 fields it at the 17. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll get the ball here at the 26. Ole Miss goes with the ace set here. Spurlock hands it off, and he's taken down. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1 yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 27.
7-yard line.
The Rebels come out in a bunch formation. Toss. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. And the linebacker was able to wrap him up in the backfield. 3rd and 9. Ball on the 27-yard line.
7-yard line.
The Rebels line up with 3 wide. He drops back, steps up, looks, under heavy pressure. And he's going to come up with a sack. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down with the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now, coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass at halftime. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
4th and long. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Ole Miss ready to punt this one away. Park punts it, and it's a good one. A dive fields it at the 38. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll go to work at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10.
Russell is back in the gun. Russell drops back on 1st down. Short toss. And down he goes. A gain of less than a yard on the play.
Gain on the play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 43.
43-yard line.
They'll bring in their dime package. Back to pass. Fires deep down the left side. Someone got a hand on it. The corner made a good play on the ball.
He sure did. This kid is very athletic. If he doesn't get a pick, he does his best to knock the ball down.
3rd down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 43-yard line. They better block that linebacker. He is looking to make something happen. Throws this one out to the left. And he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. What an amazing catch. 1st down.
Boy, Brad, you said it. That is a big-time play there. Spectacular catch and great body control there on the long pass reception.
1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. LSU lines up in a bunch formation. Russell drops back to pass. Looking. Down the middle. He catches another one.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a 1st down.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters the most. Broussard gets the carry. Reed tackles him for a loss on the play.
Great play by the big linebacker. I'll tell you what, Coach, it looked like he snuffed that one out from the beginning.
You're right, Kirk. There wasn't much the ball carrier could do in that situation.
They've got all the big boys in for this one. Russell with the play fake. Short toss. A little too high for his receiver.
If you throw the football into the end zone, you've got to be extremely accurate. You don't have any room for errors.
And this impact linebacker is fired up down there. Broussard takes the handoff. Touchdown, LSU! So the halfback took it in for 6.
Simple play call there by the offensive coordinator. Just give it to the back and let him find his way into the end zone.
And he hits the PAT. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Jackson needs a good bounce for a possible recovery here. Here goes. They were really looking to get the ball back.
Yeah, but it's not over yet. They can still get a 3 and out or come up with a turnover.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive.
1st and 10.
Spurlock has 4 receivers lined up here. They hand off on the counter. And they got him for a loss. The halfback couldn't get any running room.
And that was because the defense had called a blitz just at the right time. They went right through the offensive line and nailed him for a loss.
It's 2nd down and 12 to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. This impact tailback would love nothing more than to have the ball in his hands right now. On the ground, up the middle. Shakes off a tackle. Brought down. And with that carry, the running back just went over 100 yards on the day.
Well, this kid's having a great game. He's been running left, right, and up the middle.
Boy, I'll say, he's been giving the defense a hard time all game long.
1st and 10. Ball on the 26. They line up in the jumbo set. And they'll again. There's a missed tackle. He stiff arm. Still on his feet. Landry brings him down. LSU calls a timeout. And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Hollis with a takedown. The defense calls a timeout. And now they've only got one remaining. On the 11 going in. They come out in a goal line set. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he is drilled. The halfback picks up a yard. And the impact linebacker has turned it up a notch. Again, he'll get the call. LSU takes a timeout. And they'll play it safe and take a knee. And he takes a knee. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. If anyone can force a turnover right now, then it's the man at linebacker. Another hard-fought game between these two rivals. Was this what you expected to see?
They've talked about the rivalry all week long, and for good reason. We saw the intensity down in the field every play, and it showed us why these teams love to hate each other. It'll be interesting to see how this game carries over the next time they play.
We hope you enjoyed this game as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. So long, everyone.